Hey everyone, it's Jason Creel, and I wanted to talk to you about how you can get started in the lawn care business brand new. You know, it can be somewhat intimidating to start any kind of business, and the lawn care business is no different. So I'm targeting you guys who are thinking about starting a business, or maybe you've started out and it's not going, you know, as well as you hoped it would, and you're just having trouble getting traction. So, well, let me start by saying this, and I try to encourage people with this. Your first year may be your most difficult, okay? So, yeah, maybe early on you're having trouble getting customers, but don't get overly discouraged. If you can persevere and simply survive your first year, then acquiring customers, growing the business, all those things become easier as you get more established. I think there's a few things you want to keep in mind when you're starting out. So, one, you got to remember, nobody knows about your business, okay? Or very few people. Well, maybe you've told your family and your friends, and that's one of the things I want to encourage you with. If you can start off when you're starting a business, or if it's early in your business, don't be afraid to let everyone know that, hey, I'm in the lawn business now. Okay, now what does that look like? That may look like a social media post, and put it on Facebook, whatever. Let all your friends and family know I'm starting a lawn business, and from the very beginning. And this is why I really think people make a mistake. Sometimes people want to rush into a lawn business, and they say, well, I'm just gonna go get some business cards, print up real quick, slap a clip art logo on there, and I'll just call it, for me, I'm Jason's Lawn Care, and here's Jason's Lawn Care, and I got this little cartoon character pushing a mower for my logo, and I'm in business. I'm just gonna go hand these business cards out and see what happens. Well, I really think from the very beginning you want to position yourself with the most professional business image you can possibly get. So if you can, whether you know a graphic designer or hire one, whatever, if you can get a nice looking logo, a professional sounding business name, and maybe if it's early in your business and you didn't do that, it's not too late to change that. It may be a little bit of work, but I think it's going to benefit you down the road. So why is that important? Well, in my experience, you want to target customers who are wanting to pay for quality. They're saying, you know what, I'm willing to pay a little bit more for quality. I don't want just the cheapest price out there. And like it or not, your first impression to that customer may be your logo, it may be the business card you hand them, or some sort of door hanger that you put on their door, or the look of your website. All of that needs to look professional. And I understand we're all on different budgets, okay? But as good as you can do with the budget that you have, because if you hand them a cheap looking piece of whatever, door hanger, postcard, business card, everything about you, if it communicates I'm a discount provider, then you're going to have a hard time selling yourself as a quality provider. Whether you are or not, it won't matter how great your work is. That they're gonna, your business image has already said, I'm not gonna pay top dollar for this guy because it doesn't look like he's a quality provider. So set yourself up for quality from the very beginning. Okay, what else can you do when you're starting out? I think you have to be very aggressive, understand it, in your marketing. Okay, it may take a lot of legwork. It may even dare I say it, go door to door, putting out door hangers by the thousands, doing social media posts like on Facebook, using Craigslist. A lot of things you can do to get those short-term conversions. You can sign up for a thumbtack.com account, maybe go over to Home Advisor, sign up an account with those. Those will bring you some leads. You have to do some things in those early stages that you might not do down the road, just to get the first customers coming in. Like I said, some of your friends and family, if you let them know you're in business, some of them may give you an opportunity. You may talk to some of your neighbors. Some of them may give you an opportunity. But if you can get it established that first year, then in the second, third, fourth year, you can start getting a lot of those word of mouth referrals on top of these other marketing methods. So you have to be aggressive. The last thing I want to hit on is the equipment. Obviously we need equipment to have success in the lawn care business. And I try to advise people, again, we're on different budgets. There's sort of a happy medium, okay? I say, well, let's don't get the cheapest equipment. Let's say, well, I'm not going to just go buy a homeowner's grade push mower from the big box store to get started, okay? You can't really, that's going to slow down your production. At the same time, you don't necessarily have to go finance the top of the line zero-turn mower out there and put that financial burden on your company. A lot of times, and this is what I recommend, you can get a low hour used zero-turn commercial grade mower for a reasonable amount of money, thousands of dollars less than you could buy a new one. And then you can go buy brand new handheld equipment, your string trimmer, edger, backpack blower. There's really not a big savings getting those things used. So I recommend getting brand new handheld equipment. If you can find a slightly used commercial grade zero-turn mower, if you have to start off with a residential model, that's fine. But if you can get a commercial one, it's more powerful, faster, and built to last. So anyway, don't put such a financial burden on your company that it straps you down. And so if you can just get the equipment to get it going, really be aggressive in your marketing that first year. And once the money starts coming in, then you can always upgrade your equipment later. When you're making a lot of money, if you want to go buy that $15,000 zero-turn mower, then go ahead. Just don't put that burden on your company when you're starting off. So anyway, the lawn business is a great industry out there. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of competition. But you know what? I've found that if you position your company in a very professional manner like I'm talking about, if you show up when you say you're going to and you do quality work, then you shouldn't have any trouble in the long run getting customers. It can be tough that first year, and that's why you've got to spend that extra time. Don't sit around thinking, feeling sorry for yourself. Well, I just don't have any customers. I only have 10 yards to cut, for this week. Well, you know what? Use that extra time to be going out there, putting out, posting on social media, putting out door hangers, postcards, whatever you can do, initiating relationships with other people in the community who might continue business. And you know what? And watch that thing grow. And in the second and third year, it's going to really start taking off. At least that's been my experience, and I hope it can happen for you too. Thanks a lot.